Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are just joining, thanks for joining, and if you are returning subscribers, thank you so much for staying with us. Do not forget to subscribe, like and comment. So for today's tutorial, we're going to be making a crochet bonnet, and I'm going to be using 3 different colors. I have this baby pink, I have this deeper shade of pink, and I have this coral, and I have my scissors here, and I have a 5mm hook. So these are what I'm going to be using for my crochet bonnet. So let us start with this baby pink. Now for this, we're going to be making a magic circle, and make your magic circle, pull through, chain 3, 1 2 3, haven't chained 3, yarn over, make a double crochet, and that is our first stitch. Now chain 1, yarn over, make a double crochet, chain 1, yarn over, make another double crochet. So for this bonnet, we're going to be working with mesh stitches, and that is just going to be a chain 1, yarn over, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. So I have 3 stitches here, and I need a total of 10 stitches, so I'm going to work the remaining 7 stitches off camera, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. Now I've gotten to the end of my row, and this is what it looks like. So pull this excess yarn to seal up the magic ring. Make sure it's tight enough. After pulling, slip stitch into the 3rd chain here, which is going to be on top of this. Now after slip stitching, make sure you pull it very tight, and yeah, this is our first row. Now for our row 2, chain 3, 1 2 3. So we're always going to chain 3 at the beginning of every row, and then this is just going to be like the normal way. This is just going to be like the normal way you go when you want to make a cap. So now we've chained 3 into the first stitch, yarn over, make a double crochet, then chain 1, make another double crochet into that same stitch. Now chain 1 into the next stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1, make another double crochet, and this is going to be the pattern till you finish up this row. At the end of this row, we're supposed to have 20 stitches in total. So 2 into every stitch, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. I am at the end of the row, and then this is what it looks like. So let us confirm we have 20 stitches in total. So since we made 2 I'm just going to count 2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20. So we have 20 stitches in total, and now we're going to slip stitch into the 3rd stitch here to end our row. Now we are done with row 2. So for row 3, we're going to chain 3, 1 2 3. Now yarn over and go into the next stitch and make a double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and make a double crochet, chain 1, make another double crochet into the same stitch. So for this row is going to be an increase row, just like the way we do when we are making a cap. So now we have 2 stitches here, chain 1 into the next stitch, make just 1 double crochet. So we have 2 here, 1 here, and that is going to be the pattern. Chain 1 into the next stitch, make 2 double crochets into that same stitch. We have 1, then chain 1, we have another 1 into that same stitch, and into the next we're going to have chain 1, just 1 stitch. So this is what we're going to repeat. 2 double crochet into the first stitch, 1 double crochet into the next, 2 double crochet into the next, 1 double crochet into the next, and we're going to repeat that till we get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you when I'm at the end of the row. Now I've gotten to the end of the row, and then I just slip stitch to end that row, and this is our third row. For our fourth row, we are going to chain 3, 1 2 3 into the next stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1 into that same stitch, make another double crochet, and then into the next 2 stitches just make 1 double crochet into each, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and then into the next 1 double crochet. So we started with 2 double crochets into the first stitch, then into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet, and then into the next we're going to make an increase, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. Do not forget we're working with mesh stitches, so for every stitch we chain 1. So we've made an increase here, into the next chain 1 we're going to make 2 double crochets into the next 2 stitches. So this is what we have an increase here, and then we have 1 2 stitches, and then into the next we have an increase, and then we have 1 2. So into the next now we're going to have 2 DC, 1 chain 1 2. So that is going to be the pattern till we end this row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. An increase, 2 stitches into the next 2 stitches, an increase, 2 stitches into the next 2 stitches, then an increase till you finish up this row, and I'll meet you at the end of the. We have just one more row to go for this color, and we're going to be changing color. So this is our 4th row, and for our 5th row we're going to chain up 3 like we'll do at the beginning, 1 2 3. Into the next stitch make a double crochet, then chain 1 into that same stitch, make another double crochet. So now it's going to be just like what we just finished, but instead of 2 stitches this row is going to be 3 stitches. So into the next 3 stitches make 1 double crochet each, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the following, 1 double crochet, and chain 1 into the next 1 double crochet. So this is an increase at the beginning, and then 3 double crochets into the next 3 stitches. Now chain 1 into the next stitch, make an increase, 1 double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet into that same stitch. So 3 stitches, then an increase, 3 stitches, then an increase. Let me try that one more time. Chain 1 into the next stitch, make 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and now time for increase. Chain 1 into the next stitch, make double crochet, chain 1 into that same stitch, make another double crochet. So it's basically 2, then 3 DCs into the next 3 stitches, then an increase of 2, 3 DCs into the next 3 stitches, then an increase. So I'll meet you at the end of the row, and do not forget we're going to be changing colors because this is going to be our 5th row. For the 5th row, and let's count how many rows we have. This is 1 2 3 4 5. So we have 5 rows, and I'm done. And now we are going to be changing colors. So you just cut this off, make sure you have a little bit of an end here. So we're done with this yarn, and the next yarn I'm going to be using is going to be this deeper shade of this pink. So I just want to go through this end, find this. So I have this now, and then I'm just going to make a slip knot because we're going to be starting with this, and for this row it's going to be a bit different. That is what we're going to do till we finish up the remaining 10 rows to go. So now you just want to pull this a little bit tight, and then place this inside here. We're about to join, we're about to change colors. So you want to use your hand to pin these two down like this. Can you see? I've pinned it down, and then I'm just going to pull through, and then I'm just So that is chain 1. I'm going to do 2 more chains, 2, 3. So I'm going to drag this a little bit tight so they don't move when I'm working. Now we have chain 3 here, and then for this row what we are going to do is an increase, and we're going to be making 2 double crochet into every stitch till we finish up this row. So let me show you what I mean by 2 double crochets. So now into the next stitch we're going to make a double crochet, chain 1, another double crochet into the same stitch. Now into the next we're going to chain 1 into the next stitch, a double crochet, then chain 1 into the same stitch, another double crochet, then into the next we're going to chain 1, a double crochet, then chain 1, another double crochet. So that is going to be the pattern for this row. We're just going to make 2 double crochets into every stitch. Do not forget we're working with mesh stitches, so when I say double crochet, that means you have to chain 1 for all your double crochets. So we're going to work 2 double crochets into every stitch round, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. So now we're at the end of the row, and what you want to do is slip stitch into the 3rd chain here. Now we are done, and this is what our row looks like so far. So now for the next row is going to be different. For this next row you want to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the next stitch make 1 double crochet, then chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet. So what you are going to be doing for this row is that you are going to be doing 1 double crochet into every stitch round. Now chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and that is the pattern you are going to follow till you get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you at the end of the row. This is what we have, and we're at the end of this row. So for the 3rd row on this deep pink, chain 3 first, 1, 2, 3. It's going to be repetition of what we did for this first row of this deep pink. Now go into the next stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1 into that same stitch, make another double crochet. So what we are going to do for this row is 2 double crochets into every stitch till we get to the end of the row. I'm just going to show you that. Chain 1 into the next stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1 into the same stitch, make another double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, make a double crochet, chain 1 into that same stitch, make another double crochet. So that is going to be the pattern till we finish up this row. And then this is what I have. Usually this deeper pink is supposed to be 5 rows, but I'm out of yarn and I can't get yarn, so instead of doing 15 rows in total, which I stated I was going to be doing at the beginning, I'm going to be doing 12 to 13 rows now because of my yarn. So you can as well just do your 15 rows if you want it bigger, and if you want it smaller like mine due to yarn, you can as well do 12 to 13 rows. So this yarn is finished, and so I'm going to be cutting this off, and I'm going to be reattaching my new yarn. This is what I have. It's like a leftover yarn I used for a project, so I'm going to be using this. So what I want to do is I want to make a slip knot. And now after showing you this process, this is what you are going to do till you get to your 15th row, or maybe your 13 or 12 row, depending on you. As for me, I might be doing 12 or 13, I don't yet know, depending on where my yarn is able to reach. So now we've made an increase into every stitch round. For the next row, what we're going to do is we're just going to make 1 double crochet into every stitch. Let me show you. So chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Make sure to make this a bit tighter. Into this stitch, make 1 double crochet, chain 1 into the next stitch, 1 double crochet, and then chain 1, 1 double crochet. So that is just going to be the repetition. Now this is my 9th row. For your 10th row is going to be an increase, 2 double crochet into every stitch round, and then for your 11th row, 1 double crochet round, and then for the next row, 2 double crochet, the next one, 1 double crochet. So that is what you're going to do till you have 15 rows or 12 depending on you, and you can also make it 9 rows depending on how small you want it. The first bonnet I made was 9 rows, so I wanted something a bit bigger. That's why I decided to go with 15 rows, but my yarn is finished, so I'm going to be going with 12 or 13 rows. So I'll meet you guys at the end of my 12 or 13 row. So what you're going to do is, if you finish the first row with 1 double crochet into every stitch, the next row is going to be 2 double crochet into every stitch round, and that is just going to be the repetition till you finish up the row. And I'll meet you when I'm done with this is what I have so far. Can you see? It's wide enough for me. If you want yours bigger than this, you can as well just add more rows. So now for the next row, we're going to be decreasing. If you know how to decrease, you can just check up some YouTube videos. I'm going to show you this 2 more times, and you can just decrease the way you find it easier for you. So into the next stitch, yarn over, go into the next stitch, you have 3 loops, yarn over, pull through 2, you have 2 loops, yarn over, go into the next, yarn over, have 4 loops, yarn over, 3, then yarn over, pull all 3 loops at once, and then you're just going to repeat this pattern till you finish the row. So we might decrease for a few rows. I'm going to decrease for this row, and I'll come back to show you what it looks like, and then we'll continue decreasing for the next rows. So I made a decrease of 3 rows, and then this is it, 1 2 3. I made a decrease of 3 rows. So if yours is looking a bit wider than this, you can go ahead and decrease for 4 or 5 rows depending on how wide you want it to be. So now for the next 6 rows, we are going to be doing 1 half double crochet into every stitch round for the next 6 rows. And mind you, I want to change colors, so I'm going to be going with this baby pink, or if you are using just one color, just continue with 1 half double crochet into every stitch round for the next 6 rows. So I'm going to chain 3 like I would do. 1 2 3. Drag this to make it a bit tight. Then into the next stitch, I'm going to put 1 half double crochet. This one might be a bit tight to go in, so you might have to pull thoroughly. Yeah, then to the next one stitch, I'm going to put 1 half double crochet, and that is going to be the pattern round. 1 half double crochet round for the next 6 rows. 1 half double crochet. So just work 1 half double crochet into every stitch round for the next 6 rows, and I will meet you at the end of the row. So let's count. We should have 6 rows. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now what you want to do is you can just drop this aside, then get your yarn. So I'm trying to get my yarn. Get your yarn, and now make a chain of 70. I'm going to chain 70. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50. 51 52 53 55 57 58 59 60. 61, 62, 63, 65, 67, 68, 70. So guys, I have 70 chains here. 70 chains. So what you want to do is you want to bring your bonnet, and then don't forget this is where we stopped. So now you want to count 6 chains backward from where you stopped. So this was where we stopped, right? So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6. Into the 6th stitch here, you are going to place your chains. Okay, I think I mixed it up already. So this is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here you're going to make a single crochet. Now we have this here, right? Now you want to make half double crochets into the next 10 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, then 10. So now you have 10. Add 2 more into that 12 double crochet. 10, 11, 12. Now that you have 12 double crochet, you want to make a chain of 70 just like you did here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 chains. And what you want to do is make 1 half double crochet into every stitch down. So we are going to continue with this pattern. 1 half double crochet into every stitch down, and once you get down here, you're going to work 1 half double crochet into every stitch round till you get to the chain space, and I'll meet you once you get to the chain space. So guys, I have just 3 more stitches before the chain, so I decided to come and work this on camera. Oops, since this has tangled a bit. Okay, so I have 3 more stitches. We have 1, 2, and then 3. Now we have the chain stitches, and what I'm going to do, so I'm going to work 1 half double crochet into all the chain stitches moving upward. I'm going to work 1 half double crochet till I get to the end of the row, and I'll meet you guys at the end of the row. So guys, I'm at the end of the row and just going to cut this off. Yeah, so we're done with our bonnet. Going to tighten this, and I'm just going to tie these 2 together just so it doesn't loosen off. Make sure you see this properly. Yes. Then we can as well just cut this off. So usually I like to use my lighter to burn it a bit because I don't want it losing off, so I just have to burn it just a bit, and there you go. So this is what our bonnet looks like so far. Yeah, now we have to do the trimming. You want to turn to the wrong side where you have all your excess yarn, then just start tying together. So I'm just going to do this off camera. I believe you know how to tie your excess yarn and then trim it off. So I'm going to do the rest of this off camera, and I will come back to show you the picture of our bonnet. And if you stayed with us till this present moment, I want to say thank you very much, and I hope you find this tutorial very helpful and useful. Please do not forget to hit the subscription button, like and comment. So I'll meet you guys when I'm done trimming, and I'll come back to show you the picture of what the bonnet looks like.